Um, we had a lot of disorganization previous to working with Chad. I didn't have a real outline for all of the daily tasks and responsibilities and position descriptions the way that I really needed to, so that everybody knew what their role was and their responsibilities. I feel like I could relate to Chad quite a bit. Just from a personal standpoint, we have kind of similar personalities. So I think I was drawn to that. But I really started working with Chad because at that time I was feeling really alone in my business. And I knew with Chad by my side, I wouldn't feel alone, and I don't anymore. So I'm able to talk to Chad about a lot of the things that I can't necessarily talk to my team about because I have to be the strong leader. What it was like to work with Chad in the beginning. It was really just a lot of getting to know each other. I think, he really took the time to ask me the questions to get to know who was on my team, what each person's strengths and weaknesses were. So I think that was really helpful. So everybody knows Chad as, this loud, fun, lovable guy. So I didn't really expect kind of the what would you want to say the word is? The kind of the approach to coaching. Like he knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? Like he knows how to analyze the situation and ask you the questions and kind of navigate a conversation from a coaching standpoint. And I don't know, I guess I just didn't really expect that. One example that I can recall of a situation that really changed after I began coaching with Chad was the way that I approached my hiring for my sales trucks. Before I was thinking, okay, I need to hire technicians, people who are going to be smart, technically inclined. But really what I needed to hire was people who have experience in sales who I can teach those technical things to. So changing that job ad really made a difference for the types of applicants we were receiving and therefore the types of sales guys that we were able to get in trucks. So what I can attribute to some of the success with the coaching is that I've been able to build up my management team. And that's really alleviated a lot of stress and anxiety for me because I'm able to rest assured that those tasks and responsibilities are taken care of by somebody who's qualified to do them. I started seeing results of working with Chad pretty immediately. I couldn't tell you necessarily what the first thing was, but there's always a golden nugget that I can take away from a coaching session and put into place immediately. From a mindset standpoint, I can see that I've grown some in my ability to let things go and let things out to somebody who can relate and listen to what I have to say. My company culture is great, and I think that really getting the wrong people out of the company has helped, and I think that my coaching with Chad has given me some of the confidence that I needed to go ahead and remove the people that were not in the right place. I think that with the coaching experience with Chad, I've been able to be more of a leader than a manager by transferring a lot of tasks and responsibilities to other managers who really would be the ones responsible for discipline or follow-through action, make sure things are implemented. That allows me the opportunity to really be the leader and build relationships with people and not have to manage what their actual job is. I see my future in coaching to really help guide us in making the next right decision at all times. For someone considering to work with Chad, I would say that you will always get good information, actionable results out of each call that you have with Chad, so you're constantly going to see improvements in your company. My name is Poole. My company is the Chimney Guys, and I've been in business for 5 years.